Hey, what's up, my hoopers? It's your boy Crunch Time back with another video, and today we're going to be doing a ranking of all the NBA power forwards. It's pretty similar to all the other positions I've done before. If you want to go check out the videos I did on point guard, shooting guard, and small forward, I'll be throwing up the link right in the top corner right now. But let's just get into it, man. I'm excited for this one. So Anthony Davis, he played 40 games, which is less than half of the game, so I'm tempted to put him in NA, but that seems like kind of a cop-out. I'll put him in Superstar. I don't think he's him per se, but when he plays, he's definitely a superstar. Not a him, though. Aaron Gordon is cool. He's cool. Robbed the dunk championship in 2016, but, you know, he's a good starter to a mid starter. I'd lean more on the side of mid, personally, so I'll put him there. Chuma Okeke, bench. Darius Bazley, he's got some cool upside, but right now he's a bad starter. And I'm going to slide down Chuma Okeke to bench. Draymond Green, it depends on if he's around good starters or not. If he's around bad starters, then he's a pretty bad starter. If he's around good starters, he's a good starter. He's a good starter. Maybe an all-star. I don't think so right now at this point in his career. I think he's just a good starter. Domantas Sabonis, he's good starter to all-star. I'd say probably lower end of all-star. He's around there. He's traded to the Kings, and I'm really excited to see what they put together next year. But, yeah, as of right now, he's just a good starter. So we've got a pretty wide variety so far. Daniel Tice, he's a bad starter. He's a mid starter. Nah, he's a bad starter. He's like higher end of bad starter. It depends. Giannis, I don't think there's much need to explain that. He's a him. Jay Crowder, he's cool, but I'd say I'd lean more on the side of he's a bad starter. John Collins is a good starter. He's not quite all-star tier yet, but he can get there. He's around He's better than Draymond. I'll put him on good starter. Jeremy Grant. Actually, let me go back to John Collins. No, I think he's cool there. Jeremy Grant is a good starter. I think he's on the lower end of good starter though. He's probably around there. Jaren Jackson Jr. JJJ is a cool starter. Cool to. I think he's more mid starter at this point in his career. Jaren Jackson Jr. I want to see his stats just to see exactly what was going on. 35% from 3, 45% from the field, 79% from the free throw line, and 16 points with 5 rebounds. 5 rebounds is kind of low for a big man, but I'd still probably put him. I'll put him up here. I'll put him here with good starter. Julius Randle, he's a mid-tier starter at this point, honestly. After last season, I was super excited to see what he could do, but as of right now, he's like a mid-starter. Maybe a good starter. Maybe Jeremy Grant is just a mid-starter. I'll do that. Jayson Tatum is... He didn't show up in the finals. He was actually pretty bad in the finals, but I'll put him superstar. I'm kind of hesitant. I don't think he's him. He's a superstar, I want to say. High-end all-star, low-end superstar, but I'll put him superstar. Jared Vanderbilt, he's cool. He's mid. Maybe even, he's mid. Let me see his stats. But from the eye test and what I gathered, I spelled his name wrong. 7 points, 8 points. Yeah, I mean, he shot pretty efficiently, but I think he's a bad starter. He's a bad starter. KD, obviously an all-star. He's him. KD's a him. He didn't play very well in the playoffs, but he's a him. He's a him for sure. Kevin Love is a lower-end mid-tier starter, maybe even a bad starter at this point in his career. I'll put him mid-tier, but he's like really low-end mid-tier. Marvin Bagley is cool. He might be up here. No, he's around here. He's around here. I think I'm still pretty hopeful that he could climb up to maybe even here at some point. At least here, at least higher end good starter. But as of right now, I think he's just a mid starter. He's higher end mid starter though. Maxi Kleber he's a cool stretch big, but I'd still say he's a bad starter. And maybe I start moving players in this bad starter tier down here to bench. Yeah, I think that's cool. I even think Jared Vanderbilt. Bad starter, yeah. The difference, I'm starting to realize the difference between bad starter and bench is kind of minuscule. I might need to switch that up, but yeah, I think as of right now, this is cool. Marcus Morris he's cool. I think he's more on the side of bad starter though. PJ Tucker, bench, I'd say, at this point in his career. Yeah, I think that's cool for him. PJ Washington, he's a cool little stretch four. He's not amazing on defense. I'd say he's a bad starter right now. I'd say he's higher end bad starter though. I had him in fantasy. He was very inconsistent and didn't really play that well, but I'd say he's higher end bad starter. He's higher end bad starter. I think I can move him up here. Actually, and maybe move Kevin Love at this point down to a bad starter. What was Kevin Love looking like this season? Yeah. He was looking like 84% from the free throw line, 39% from 3, and 43% from the field on 14. So he's not a bad starter. I'd say he's up here. With PJ Washington. Pascal Siakam, he's all-star tier. I think he's even above Sabonis. And I want to clarify that if the further to the left you are, the better you are in your tier. So these guys are the best in their tiers. And the further right you are, the worse you are in your tier. So I just want to clarify that. So I'm actually doing kind of more of a ranking than a tier list video, but I mean it's a tier list, so obviously, but you know, yeah. Patrick Williams, he's got a lot of upside. As of right now, I'd say he's a bad starter. I feel like that's a bit harsh on him though. 9 points, 4 rebounds, 0 assists. But then again, he wasn't getting much opportunity. He shot really efficiently too. I'd say he's like mid-tier starter, and he's a pretty good defender. So I'd say he's a mid-tier starter. Yeah. Robert Covington, he's at this point in his career, he's a bad starter. Rui Hachimura, I really like Rui, but I feel he's mid. He's a mid-tier starter. Mid to bad tier, but I'm going to put him in the mid-tier. Royce O'Neal is kind of a bad starter. He's pretty bad. He might be bench. I think he's bench. He was cool for a bit, but yeah, he's bench. Tobias Harris is a good starter. Higher end of good starter. Yeah, I put him higher end of good starter. Yeah, higher end of good starter. Thad Young, he was popping off like in midway through this season, but as of right now, he's just a cool starter. I think he's around maybe here. I put him like around here. Yeah, I put him around there. Cool. And Rui, no, we'll keep him there. And then Zion didn't play, anticlimactic. NA. I feel like if he was on here, he'd be around here though. He'd be cool. Probably not a superstar at this point, but he'd be cool. But he didn't play. Anyways, that is my power forward ranking list. Let me know what y'all think. Do you think I got it right? What would you change? What do you think is the most controversial part in this list? I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I did pretty well this time, honestly. But, yeah, let me know what y'all think. Comment down below what you would change if you would change anything. Show your love down in the comments. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and if you want more content like this. But other than that, man, it's been your boy Crunch Time, and I'll see you next time. Peace.